Meda obi bias misanso mo obi ya kwa baso nko de ba nkasa TV so ene da edi kan hwe nkasa TV a mesra so be subscribe be like na wa share memma we mfi so be mi odoma no se de bituma so bunya bi ahwe atie kama ni America sik boy ba be son mo ya mo son fo dada ohene ba kwa msafo kantanka me na waje me dwa America sik boy ni ba be son mo amre asese anodo form nim so waje akonya twenze semni kase boy se be kefren kasa TV fide mu anam ele ba be son obo anan so nya bi atie kama yandi hwi nyanko kasebo ni kiremu eye Jachie Quason na wa na adwen se empini de obedi ndi abusu afro obedi enye de obi beka na besesa na adwen nti wasian file complaint our Sunday kwakoma court se o mu hwe mu ye fisa wa na adwen se obedi empini de obedi enye de obi kan obedi obeti na owo evidence bi a ekyerɛkyerɛ se ono nankasa na no sa ne citizenship no mu sinti o Canada ni wagya eno atopoti se o ye Ghana ni mo yanko ne yanko tie se me course wo court mu so mo gituma no manje antu ya ba de mi na besa
bane de na me se BP mesese be ko ne ko tie Jachie Quason de na o ka fa Godfred Odame de no mi wi ana me sa de ma me se da pa de na to aso no mo TV na me se BP mesese be ko Nyakoje nsemu emienu emu nchirimu ankasa ifri obi ho eba
1st of August
of this month.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. While at that, no, still on legal issues, no. Office of Parliament, Honorable James Jachie Quason, Member of Parliament for Ascent North, were brought to the Chairman, Disciplinary Committee of the General Legal Council, Accra. Your Lordship, report of professional misconduct by the Honorable Attorney General Godfred. Godfrey, that's why ni chat to Godfred Odame. Or say, I respectfully seek to initiate disciplinary proceedings against the Honorable Attorney General, again, Omer repeated Godfrey Odame, for his professional misconduct during and in respect of my criminal trial in the High Court Criminal Division 3, Accra. At the last adjourned date, 19th July 2023, during the cross-examination of the first prosecution witness, Richard Techiminsa, after the witness had testified confirming that he had given a statement to the police to which he attached certain document, which testimony is also reflected in the police statement itself, the Attorney General, responding to an application by my counsel for disclosure of the attachment the witness referred to, stated that there were no attachment to the said police statement. This clearly amounted to providing testimony to the court, which I am advised and believe to be true, is clearly contrary to the rules of professional conduct by lawyers in a case. The quote testimony unquote provided by the Attorney General contradicted the testimony of his own witness and was presented for the first time without any prior notice to my lawyers or myself as to the fact known to the prosecution. Significantly, after the intervention of the Attorney General, when my counsel asked the witness whether he still stood by his testimony that he had attached documents to his plea statement, the witness would not provide an answer to the question. In effect, the testimony of the witness had been influenced by the professionally improper testimony of the Attorney General. My counsel has applied for a certified true copy of the proceedings before the trial court on that day, and I would make this available to the disciplinary committee as soon as it becomes available. There are also the following further instances of professional misconduct on the part of the Attorney General. On 16th June 2023, when my lawyer was seeking to bring to the attention of the court that I was a candidate in the then pending parliamentary by-election in the Ascent North constituency, the Attorney General used the following insulting language against me. Quote, "This is what I describe as a very totally irresponsible step. Beside it, to apply to contest again when he knew that these proceedings were pending for which he can go to jail." Unquote. This gratuitous insult on the part of the Attorney General was without any basis and had no place in the trial, and I'm advised by my lawyers is contrary to the rules of professional conduct of lawyers. I attach herewith the record of proceedings before the court on 16th June 2023, during which the Attorney General made the insulting remarks I am complaining of. The Attorney General has also misconducted himself by his granting of at least one media interview in relation to my case. The Attorney General has claimed in court that his comment followed a decision of the Supreme Court in respect of an application for an interlocutory injunction restraining me from performing my duties as Member of Parliament and were not in respect of my criminal trial. It is my understanding that the rules of professional conduct do not allow lawyers to grant media interviews in respect of cases they are handling. Thus, whether the media interview of the AG was in respect of the civil case in the Supreme Court or in respect of the criminal trial, the grant of such an interview was contrary to the rules of professional conduct for lawyers. In reality, the said media interview, in its terms and at a time when the AG had initiated criminal proceedings against me, was clearly understood by the public as being in respect of the outcome of the criminal trial also, and was clearly prejudicial to me. I attach herewith a report in the media of the prejudicial remarks of the AG. Through his professional misconduct, the AG has clearly jeopardized my fundamental human right to be presumed innocent until I am proved guilty, and my trial and my right to a fair trial. I therefore respectfully request disciplinary proceedings against the Attorney General for professional misconduct as outlined above. Yours sincerely, James Jachie Quason, MP, Asen North constituency. This whole Jachie Quason is I'm here from Central Region and the demand BPA Court of Appeal, a Supreme Court. As we speak, Supreme Court, the civil now has been dealt with. Criminal partner Koso. And I think in the criminal trial, no, one my instance that just say or see AG can be
yeah, and it actually came up in court. So we share this letter to the GLC now, two.
Yeah.
In two folds. One, alleged prejudicial comments by the AG, and the second one, the fact that AG was handling the matter and was granting media interviews, and which he feels that it's against the media,
the professional conduct of lawyers.
Yeah. So when the matter came up, there were two. The president voice at Asan North during the rally was played. I think a bit of it under 2 minutes was played. And then there was an objection by the AG indicating that if they will play the voice, then they should situate it within a proper context. And so the entire 13 or 15 minutes of it should be played in court. In fact, that matter ended. And then it wasn't only the AG that was cited for some prejudicial comment, but the president as well. So now what I see him doing is to go a step further. In fact, the judge ruled that it did not in any way affect the current case that was ongoing at that particular time.
For president the voice, no?
Any
AG.
Exactly. So it was raised. I mean, it was raised.
The trial judge no ruling.
Exactly. So it was tendered in evidence actually. So that's what I was telling you, that the voice of the president
was tendered in evidence.
Yes.
And it was played.
It was played.
And the judge gave a ruling on that.
Yeah. So the judge
to the case.
Exactly. And so that one, I mean, came to nothing.